Good morning, one and all. Today I am hereby to give a presentation on monopoly market. Now I will give a small introduction myself. My name is Sainer Reddy, having a PIN number of 219552109, and this presentation is belongs to a course name called Business Economics and Financial Analysis. And department is from Aeronautical Engineering P section. So 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 without getting into delay, let's get into topic and discuss about the introduction. Monopoly. A monopoly market is a form of market where the whole supply of a product is controlled by a single seller. So by this we can able to understand a monopoly market is defined as a type of market in which the cost is all the cost is directly proportional to the person, in which he can able to enhance it or he can able to decrease it, because because in this monopoly market we can able to identify a single person, a single seller who is responsible for all the selling the units. And next there are three essential conditions to be made to categorize a market as a monopoly market. So in this figure we can able to understand or we will discuss about the monopoly in a simple sentence. That is, the monopoly is simply defined as a market structure where one seller or producer is the sole supply to a good or service in a market, in which it defines as the in a market a special type of seller, a special type of product is capable of producing by only a single person. And if in the suppose if the product that is said to be manufactured by a single person, then the person is treated as a monopoly, because by this definition we can able to understand only sole supply means single supplier of the service. Next, what is monopoly? A monopoly is a business that is characterized by a lack of competition within a market and unavailable substitutes for its product. Monopolies can dictate price changes and carry barriers for competitors to enter the marketplace. Companies become monopoly by controlling the entire supply chain from production to sales through vertical integration, or by competing companies in the market through horizontal integration, becoming the sole producer. Monopolies typically reap the benefit of economic economics of scale, the ability to produce mass quantity at lower cost per unit. Now let us discuss about the monopoly market. If you break the word monopoly, you get mono, which means single or solo, and poly, which means sellers. Thus, a monopoly market is one where a firm is the sole seller of a product without any close substituents. In a monopoly market structure, a single firm or a group of firms can combine to gain control over the supply of any product. The sellers do not face any competition in such a market structure, as he or she is the sole seller of the particular product. No other firm produces a similar product, and the product is unique. It does not face much cross elasticity of demand with all the other products. One can define the market as a place where two or more parties meet for economic exchange. It facilitates the exchange of goods and service, and it can be physically placed like a retail store where people meet face to face, or a virtual one, that is one e-commerce website. There are buyers and sellers in a market which determine the size of the market. A monopoly market is a form. A monopoly market is a form of market where the whole supply of a product is controlled by a single seller. There are three essential conditions to meet to categorize a market as a monopoly market. There is a single producer. The product must have a single producer or seller. That seller could be either an individual, a joint stock company, or a firm of partner. This condition has to be met to eliminate any competition. Next, there are no close substituents, which implies there will be a competition if other firms are selling similar kind of products. Hence, in a monopoly market, there must be no substitutes for the product. Next point, restrictions on the entry of a new firm. There need to be a strict barrier for new firms to enter the market or produce similar products. The above three conditions give a monopoly market the power to influence the price of certain products. This is the true essence of monopoly market. Next, now let us discuss about the features of monopoly market. Some characteristics of monopoly market are as follows. The product has only one seller in the market. Monopolies possess information that is unknown to other in the market. There are profit maximization and price discrimination associated with monopolies market. Monopolies are guided by the need to maximize profit either by expanding scale production or by raising the price. It has high barriers to entry or its entry for any new firm that produce the same product. The monopolist is a price maker, that is, it decides the price which maximizes profits. The price is determined by evaluating the demand for the product. The monopolist does not discriminate among customers and charges them all alike for the same product. Some of the monopoly market examples are our local gas company, railways, Facebook, Google, and patent, etc. Now let us discuss about the characteristics of monopoly market. Some characteristics of monopoly market are: number one, all the monopoly market possess certain information that is not known to anyone else apart from the alone. Number two, price makers in a monopoly market is a monopolist, which means that the price is decided when in turns maximizes profits. The price is determined by evaluating the demand for the product. Number three, there is no discrimination among buyers or customers. Everyone is charged similarly for the same product. Reasons for existence of monopoly market. Monopoly arises in the market due to the following three main reasons. The firm receives exclusive rights by the government to produce a particular product like patent on new drugs, the copyright for books or software, etc. On one producers can be more effective than other due to the cost of production. This gives rise to increasing returns on sales. Few examples are American Electric Power, Columbia Gas. Now let us discuss about the source of monopoly power. The individual power of the market in a monopoly market structure is due to the following source of power: legal barriers, economics of scales, technological superiority, control of natural resources, network externalities, deliberate actions, capital requirement, no suitable substitute. Now let us discuss about the regulations of a monopoly. Antitrust laws and regulations are in place to discourage monopolies operation, protect consumers, and ensure an open market. In 1890, the Sherman Antitrust Act was passed by the U.S. Congress to limit trust, a precursor to a monopoly or groups of companies that collide to fix prices. This act dismantled monopolies including Standard Oil Company and the American Tobacco Company. Point 23. The Clayton Antitrust Act of 1914 created rules for makers, corporate directors, and listed practice that would violate the Sherman Antitrust Act, and the Federal Trade Commission Act created the Federal Trade Commission (FTC), which, along with the Antitrust Division of the U.S. Department of Justice, sets standards for business practice and enforces the two antitrust acts. The most consequently monopoly breakup in U.S. history was that of AT&T. After controlling the national telephone service for decades as a government-supported monopoly, AT&T fell to antitrust law in 1982. AT&T, which had telephone lines that reached nearly every home and business in the US, was forced to divest itself of 22 local exchange service companies, the main barrier to competition. Pros and cons of monopoly. So in this slide, we can able to come across the pros and cons of the monopoly. The main pro of the monopoly is the seller. The seller can able to change the price according to his point of view. And next, the main drawback of this monopoly is the price may be increase or decrease with respect to the person who is responsible for the action, because due to absence of competition, we can't able to get as cheap price as others. So due to the lack of competition, the price tends to enhance type of monopoly. And in this slide we can able to see the type of monopoly. In the basically, the monopolies are classified into pure monopolies, competition, natural, and public monopolies. That's it, summary. So by this we can able to understand the basic structure of a monopoly, and what is the main qualifications of monopoly, and who is capable of changing the price tag in monopoly, what are the advantages of monopoly and disadvantages of monopoly. That's it for today, guys. Hope I think you enjoyed the video. Thank you.